Where we played some pretty good volleyball and against some really good teams. Unfortunately, I didn't come away with a win there, but we're really close in some of the sets. And right now, that's something that our team is figuring out. You know, from a setting standpoint and from an attacking standpoint, who that game closer is going to be. You know, and in practice, it's one thing, but when the lights go on, it's a different thing. And right now, those girls are taking the swings, and some of them are scoring, and some of them aren't. And so right now, really excited though about the level that we played. I think we made improvements from the first weekend. Our blocking was one area from the first weekend that we wanted to improve on, and we saw significant improvements on that. We also saw better maturity out of our two middles, Emily Myron and Emily Minnick. I think that they performed well. So that started with the block, their emphasis on that, but then also taking care of the ball a little bit better offensively. And then that's the next biggest thing is us taking care of that ball. I still had too many unforced errors, ones where we didn't make the opponent earn their points. If you look at when we looked back at the film, we had to earn almost every one of our points that we're doing, but then we're giving away too many still on that side. So that's something that is going to be a high priority for us, especially going into tomorrow night. Excited to be at home playing North Dakota. First time at home for, same thing, and then we go on the road for another 2 weeks. So we're really hungry for that, looking for a great environment in the Benson bunker, and having good student show, and the band there, and all the community will be a great night, I think. So really looking forward to that. So, question?
What does UND present as challenges? I know they have a new coaching staff as well, but they have a lot of their talent back. What are the biggest challenges you see from them?
Yeah, I mean, right now they're pretty balanced on their attack. I think when you look at it, they have two new middles that are playing from what they have, but their setter is a veteran. I mean, she's been playing there for a long time, so she leads a very balanced attack. So that's something that's going to be very key for us of serving aggressively to try to limit some of those options, and then playing a defense. I mean, I think there's some things there we can control with our block, and then our backcourt's definitely going to have to make some plays in that.
Considering last year with the UND match, first home weekend, the first couple weeks to go probably as you planned, how big is tomorrow in that sense, the rivalry sense, I guess?
Oh, I think it's, I think it's huge. I mean, this is always a big match for us. I can tell you our girls have been thinking about this match all summer. I think it's something that definitely motivated them in the off season. To be at home for the first time, I think definitely will help us. I think that's to be at home for this match is a huge advantage. I think that's something. I think it being our first match at home, I think will be fun. I think we'll get a lot of excitement. I think we'll have a lot of energy going into it. And even though we don't maybe have the wins that we have going into the confidence-wise, but I think they have that upper side that way with the recent wins that they have. We've been playing some really good volleyball, so I think we're confident in that. And yes, getting those one or two points to push some of those sets in our favor instead of the other way are going to be huge. But we also are doing that on the road, and I think that's a big thing to ask of on the road when you're playing against that home team, to find, when you lose 25-23 to one of them are 26-24. When you're at home, some of those points go your way a little easier. So we definitely know we can get those points. And so being against North Dakota here tomorrow night, I think it'll be a good test. It's always going to be a great match. So I think it'll be a fun environment.
Lineup change much?
Right now, we struggle against Cal. Jenny Fossbender got a little hurt. She had a spasm in her ab, so we had to change a little bit there for a lineup wise. Otherwise, the one place that we're still looking at different players through is on the left pin. Right now, Michaela Purnell starts there, and then we put a couple players in for a different size block, a different offensive look there. But other than that, it's been pretty consistent. Jess Jorgensen's doing a nice job coming off the bench in different spots, being finding a couple kills here and being a big block. So that's been really nice.